Joe Isaac, I represent the NDE, the spirit of it. Kind of wish I was on live just now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wanna know why? Cause I'm just sitting here, right? I went on the call and I was sitting there. I was calling the sun, right? And this truck comes in the parking lot, and it spins in, but it's loud as hell. He's acting all crazy, man. Well, look at this nigga coming in the spot acting wild. His muffler falling off, so I'm watching it. But the truck fast and souped up. But then another black truck comes around. So I'm looking at the truck. I'm wondering if the nigga lapped around the building real quick. But it wasn't so. It was someone that I knew. So I'm realizing someone I knew. So anyway, the person comes out their truck, and is like, come on. I'm like, I know we always chop up and shit, but this is regular shit. I'm trying to show you. She's like, I'll be having eyes on you. They got eyes on me, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they better know. Like, everybody better know, because shit will happen and this and the third. I'm like, but he's not talking negatively. But anyway, he's like, well, come get anything you want, anything you need. But I ain't asked for nothing. I don't need nothing. But you see what I'm talking about. So he like, come get, but my phone in the building charging. So I'm like, so I'm about to go on the phone, get the phone and talk to him while he cash out, type shit. You know what I mean? So he like, get anything you want. I'm kind of good. He's like, no, man, just grab things, man. Like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's just that thing where you're some selfish, where I won't let people do for me or help me, but I love to do for people. So that hit my mind, and I'm like, oh shit. White boy Greg hit my mind like, oh fuck. Once again, I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's selfish. This is my homie. This is my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could be a little bit older than me. I'm not sure, but this is my homie. This is my dog. You know what I mean? His wife would pull up here and be sweet to me all the time and shit like that. I'd be at their crib, all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be at their house, all kinds of shit. His wife pull up here, be sweet to me. Well, if he was on live just now, you'll see that he just went in the store, and I ain't asked this man for nothing. I don't want nothing or nothing. I'm just here because I ain't been out for a while. Man, I'm trying to show you. This is from my earlier videos how people be, nigga pulled up and banked out. Like, what? I'm like, so, I told a little black of mine once in a while. She's like, they know this. They know how people ask me all day long what I need, what's going on with me. If I need them to, if they want to do a good, I'll just simply be like, coffee, black amount, or just a good conversation. Me and this guy has great conversations. We give a lot of hugs and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Later, y'all.
Drink it, Casamigos.
Shh. I'm on the live. I'm on the live. How you can see it from that far, girl? Holy shit. How do you even know what it is? Hey, the hood be on point, bro. The hood be on point. But he goes inside the store and he tells me, get anything I want. Now, remind you, I just came from the crib. I'm just here. I'm having my coffee. I'm coming to checking my people on YouTube. I'm going off about these people snitching on their friends, whatnot. And then, on my phone at the charge. So my boy pulled up, but I ain't expect this guy to pull up. And all of a sudden, like I tell y'all, I be having the juice. So he's like, if he heard the conversation, like, yeah, I be having eyes on you. I have people pay attention to you. If anything happened, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? But this guy's not in the streets or nothing like that. He's like, come in, anything you want. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll get a black and mild, right? Because I'm just standing here. This man ordered a case of the fucking mouse. You don't believe me? Look at this shit, yo. Look. Guy was confused of what flavor he's supposed to get, but this man ordered me a whole case of black cup. This is my homie, right? But we don't, we congregate here. We congregate here in the streets, or I go to his house with him and his wife. You see what I'm saying? But he heard him say, if he was on the live, you hear him say, we know where to find good boy, because I'm the king of the city. But I'm like, not running nobody life or nothing. I just got a certain morals and I move a certain way type shit and been into certain controversy. So the man went in the bar. This is my dude. We were standing here talking for like a good 40 minutes type shit. You know what I'm saying? Gave me some money on top of it and everything like all that. I'm like, why though? Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because he says, because you are a king, and this is so. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I should have been on live when these things happen, and you're saying this. And, I mean, the people in the general vicinity can hear and see. But if I was on live, y'all would have. But so in my earlier videos, when I'm like, when people trolls was coming on and saying certain things, if they were up, they would see this right now. They would see what I was talking about. Like, no, like you talking about, like, like when they be trolling me, like, can I get $5? And I'm like, no, I'm not out here doing that at all. Like, I got motherfuckers that's gonna pull up on me, and I can't refuse what's going on. And these niggas are G's, and these girls are hot, and they drive Benz and this and the third. I got it like that. I've always had it like that. I always will have it like that because of who I am and how I conduct myself. So when they be trolling, I be like, no, nigga, like, you weird as fuck. If anything, I refuse it at least 80 times for the day. Now, what if I collected it 80 times for the day? I'm starting to think, like, that will actually be something. You see what I'm saying? Because if you want to label me a certain way, I can't get away from your label. I know what made me, but I'm going to capitalize on that label one way or the other. You see, so I'm starting to think, like, wait, if they saying that, maybe I should be getting $5 every second. That'd be great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Some stores don't even do that. So think about that. So, like I said, I don't have to go there with that because somebody's going to come out, and I mean rich people, and they, like, that's my crowd in a sense that wants me over that side, but I'm constantly on these grounds. You know what I'm saying? So I never have to do that type of shit because if you had seen how my guy pulled up and like the money this man just put out in the convenience store, that's 3 times the amount that you go to the regular store. Just to my convenience of what I do in the office here and being able to talk to them and shit like that. That picked me up a little bit. Like, yes, that's awesomeness. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm like, that's respected. You hear him say, oh, you a king, and this, that, and the third. You hear me? And all of that, and I'm loving that. And he's like, he got eyes on me, like, no homo, like, so if anything, this and the third. And these people are not in the streets. These people are not violent people. These people are just people like that. You know what I'm saying? That love the boy from how I conduct myself and how I respect myself and all that. You hear me? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my environment. Some actions is in front of me. You feel me? Well, what's up, y'all? What's up, Bruno? In the hood. What up? Hood, what up? And what up, Bruno? And what up, Hood? You know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all? Sub to the channel, like the video for me, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy because my homie just like made me like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are you putting out all that money? Because it's just who you are, nigga. Chill. Like, what the fuck? But that's how it goes. Couple ladies gonna pull up and they gonna not feel good unless they know that I'm good. I'm telling you, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go to their house. I'm not gonna go in their twat and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not gonna ride around with it. But this is how my life has always been constructed all from when I was a kid. Stardom shit. I live it in my real life. You know what I'm saying? Say in my real life, there's real respect. In my real life, there's real undermining. In my real life, there's real raise and star shit and shit like that. In my real life, I don't need to put on all the jewels and that like that for that. I got beads. I got beads. I need to put on no jewels, no, you know what I mean, no VVS's and nothing like that to get notoriety. I mean, I will, but I don't need to. And homie just was like, I was explaining to him, like, look, I can't allow anybody to just do anything for me, but I have a selected few people that I could allow do those small things for me. And he took over the conversation at that point, and he just explained something to me, because I said a person told me I was selfish at a point for not letting people to help me. But I love to help people and do things for people, but won't let them help me. And he did it. He gave me a scenario of that too, and I was like, holy shit. You see what I'm saying? He's like, do not prevent them of their good and their blessings from doing good by you. I said, oh shit. So a whole lot of lessons just hit me. And gifts, that's something else, bro. I'm telling you. My man's is different. My man's really went and bought a whole case of the bitch. I was shocked out my fucking mind. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with the case of Miles? Now that made me definitely want to start smoking Miles. Yo, then he gave me this scenario of a guy giving this guy $20, and the guy asked him, "What are you gonna do with it?" And he's, "Are you gonna buy drugs?" And the guy said, "Yeah." And he gave it to him anyway. And somebody asked him, "Why would you do that?" And he said, "Because you never know if me giving him that money and he does use it and buy the drugs, if that would be his last time using because of my kindness." And I was like, "Holy shit!" So maybe that's the sign to quit. Holy shit! Oh, bye bye, love. I gotta let it go. That's the sign to quit. To have it in abundance like that says I need to let it go. I'm telling you right now, that's the sign. Vic just gave me the sign. Get me a case of that. That's the sign to quit. I want to let it go now. Not just in this moment yet, but I'm going to let it go. You can't just book because then you're going to go back to it because of the chemicals that comes from it. See? Telling y'all, man, y'all definitely from the city because y'all be stepping it, man. You know what I mean? But y'all forgot a little thing, huh?
A phone?
Oh, nah, it's going to be there. Don't stress. It's a nice day, got a serious chill to it. But it's kind of it's a nice day. You see what I'm saying? The spirit of the wind is a certain way too. See,
He had it in the back.
yeah, it'll be alright for a moment or two. Even luckily, hell yeah. Shit, they got them go sell it at them vendors shit now. You lose your full. I lost my iPhone, the other one right here. I know one of them got it. They don't care if they get $3, they'll take it. And you'll lose your everything. I know of niggas that will go around and purposely steal people fucking phones. When them kiosks came out first, and they'll go around on everything, and some phones will be giving you this much money, some that much, and just to buy weed, my nigga, there's still people fucking phones and cash it the fuck out through the machines with their IDs and all this shit, and then like go buy weed, and then the person's life that the phone is missing from is all fucked up. Like the world changed a lot, bro. Before somebody will hunt down the person who lost the phone or the wallet, find them and give it to them, and a great blessing will come to them. Now they like that's their reward. They're like, fuck you, nigga. It's your loss. It's my game. No, it's not really a game. It's your setback, you fucking idiot. Just like how I got the case of this, that's like a setback. Because now it makes me want to quit. That's my sign to quit. Because my man just pulled up and he's like, he's happy to see me. I'm happy to see him. He's like, yo, boom, boom, boom. But I don't want nothing. I'm like, so he's like, but I don't want to also be insulted because I remember when I needed something, he was there for me all the time whenever I needed something. So I'm like, I don't want to be insulted. Like, but this shit shocked me that this nigga would it. So I'm like, how much the fuck did you pay for that, bro? That shit right there, because you're buying each singular one. They ain't selling it to you as the case like how they bought it here. It's not a depot. This nigga when him that shit shocked the fuck out. I'm not smoking. I'm actually gonna put him down. I'm gonna stop. Or I'm gonna build a pandemic kit. So you know in the pandemic if everything was shut down, the things that you would need, okay, apart from food, would be alcohol, tobacco, sugar, coffee. You understand where I'm coming from? You would need these things to cut the time and shit like that to cut through it. See, where depression was set in, a lot of other things will take over. You see? So that's okay that I got that, because now I'm gonna put that in a storage thing and put it in a Ziploc and make sure it stays fresh. And then I'm probably gonna get a few more of those now that someone bought me that, and I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna go get a couple bottles of alcohol. I'm gonna put it away. With 2 or 3. This is for me personally. It's for nobody. I don't drink like and nothing like that. See, I have this. This is not for me to drink like that. You feel me? My man's pulled through. We do this one salute whenever he comes through type shit. You know what I mean? So it's time to do that. And then grains, like, bay leaves. Get a bunch of bay leaves. Get rice. Put it in buckets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get beans, dried beans and shit like that. Put it in buckets. Get oats. Put it in buckets. You know what I'm saying? Get spices and shit like that. You're gonna need things like this. I'm telling you right now. You get oil out of fat. You know what I'm saying? And lard and shit like that. If you don't mind consuming shit like that. That's what I'm saying. But like, you gotta start knowing that it's gonna become a time where, like, you know what I mean? So you gotta get to it now. Real life. So I'm gonna just go get me some cheap bottles of vodka, some high shelf rum, and some high. I don't need high shelf vodka to be truthful, but it's best to get it just for storage sake. You know what I'm saying? Not for consumption, to store. You feel what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. On top of that, I'm gonna go get me some tomato seeds, carrot seeds, some cabbage seeds. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fuck with no lettuce seed, because that shit ain't gonna do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm on some potato seeds and all that type of seeds. You know what I'm saying? Shit that could come up in 60 days. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit, so niggas don't starve to death. You feel me? You could go 40-something days without eating and shit like that. You feel me? Get some survival straws and shit like that, so you could filter water. We gotta get right. So yeah, I'm doing that. I suggest people do that also. I suggest you do that also. I suggest you go get a bunch of, I don't eat these things, but go survival. Go get a bunch of mackerels and shit like that, and tunas and freeze dry things and miler bag things. You got to go do a bunch of shit now. You dig what I'm saying? Freeze dry and miler bag shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the fuck up out of town. There ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? I just want a few good ones to move with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to wait till the shit happen. You know what I mean? But shit going to happen. You can feel it. You can tell. This shit going to be a real shutdown. And they're going to come and collect motherfuckers, or you're going to have to go along with things. And the things might not be good for your health, good for your existence, good for anything of that nature. It might just be giving consent of your destruction. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? So to survive certain things, you got to think ahead of it. So therefore, like, right now, the looters and shit should go start looting now. Don't wait till the shit pop off, because you're going to get less. Go get it now. Bring some to me. Bring some to me. We can't have a total system shutdown, so you got to commit some crimes. If no crimes are committed, then you're going to have a complete system shutdown. You see? So some crimes are necessary and should continue to be committed, while some should be is just bad for the nation and the world. Okay? Period. So some crimes are necessary. That's why there's an education system and a judicial system because it's creating these things. You see what I'm saying? But some crimes aren't. So get with me and do certain things ahead of time from seeing ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? If you can't see ahead of time, come to the seer, and the seer will show you. It's pretty simple. I'm talking like I'm ready, I'm prepared. I'm not. I'm telling you how I would need to get prepared. You get me? So you got to go get grains, bay leaves, buckets, buy alcohol, tobacco, herb, store in jars and shit like that. If you smoke, grab a go get some. Black and Mars, all these are survival tools you're gonna need, because after food and shelter, depression will set in and all that stuff. This is why we created these things on Earth as man, to cut through the density of time that will clam in on you. If you took a little shot, it'll actually take the edge off. If you smoke a little doobie, you might levitate above certain things. You get what I'm saying? You drink a little wine, you might get mellow and high and don't have to focus on the things that are consolidating. So when the pressure increases, you're gonna need these survival things to get through. And if you don't have them, that you're through. It's just pretty simple shit I'm telling you. It ain't something I'm making up. You feel what I'm saying? So food banks, all of that shit, I'm trying to get to all of that eventually. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about. I know exactly what I want from them. I want all the dried beans, nigga. All the dried beans. I don't even want their rice because it's been on the shelf too fucking long. So that's why they're giving it away. But I'll go buy a 100-pound bag of rice, and I'm gonna get buckets and put it in the buckets. And I'm gonna put bay leaves and shit in it so the bugs and shit like that don't get into it. You feel me? Yeah. Flour I wouldn't even worry about, because weevil and shit like that will catch it after a while. But I'll still get it and store it and put them things in it to avoid it, because you're gonna need things. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna eat. You're gonna consume more, especially with hard times and depression. And especially those who love to eat so much. When the time comes, what they gonna do? What's good with you, Jen?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, just chilling. You know what I mean? Should get real. So I ain't promoting no alcoholism or nothing like that, but these medicinally, you need to have those whether you drink or not. Store it away somewhere. Go to Home Depot, buy those little storage kits, and store a survival kit, a depression repression kit, a kit that represses depression. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So like, if you don't smoke in depression time, you might start smoking. If you don't drink in depression time, that's what happened in COVID. Like, people started to pick up different habits and shit like that, while other people let go of certain habits, type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to know how. You feel me? In order to survive and have a bunch of food that's not weighing you down, you got to do what? Freeze dry shit. Like how you see, so it have a longer shelf life. And once you do that, then you can put it in Mylar bags and seal it. And once you seal it, you have 10 years worth of shelf life. You see what I'm saying? So now you could survive, because you're going to need to, nigga. You got to really know how to make fires. And if you make fires and you don't want to be detected, the smoke will get you detected. You see what I'm saying? The birds will get you detected, all kinds of shit. So you got to know how to move, and the shit ain't going to be easy or simple, man. I like how that CRV looking. I'll drive around with you, baby. You looking sexy. Yeah, she looking sexy in that. I like how the CRV looking. So those things are on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Those things are on my mind. Fuck shit ain't on my mind. And like how YouTube shadow banning me and all that shit, I don't really care, bro. Do what you want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to give people time, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to play a game, but at the same time, like a snake, I got to come out of the old skin. You got to allow me to be able to do that. And if you can't do that, then fuck it, fuck the game. That mean, when I say fuck the game, I mean in a disrespectful way. I mean, like, then I'm out. I'm not coming in, because I need to be able, because I don't know how the pretense is going. I don't know that, so I got to do my shit real. You feel me? I know, I realize, like, yeah, I gotta pull back with certain things because it ain't for them. They can't understand it. They probably use it to destroy instead of build and be humble and coexist with the differences that they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because there are differences that you don't understand, and you gotta learn to coexist without vileness. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna create that euphoria. So you have to abide by it. So when you see certain beings or certain deities, you don't fucking go attack it and shit like that because you are the rightful ruler. So they want you to give up all your consent, and once you do, then they can. Those things are gonna have more rights in your world than you. Thanks to AI.
Have a great day,
You
man.
too, brother. Thank you.
Beautiful out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of
A
troubling.
little chilly when the sun goes behind the cloud, though.
That's why I got this damn thing on. When the sun go behind the cloud, that shit get cold as fuck. Area, just like when they say they're gonna cancel food stamps. All they did was say they're gonna cancel it. It wasn't canceled for 2-3 months yet. You feel me? And look what motherfuckers started to do and started to behave and started to say. So you see the type of world you're living in. It's a primitive world. If people don't have food, they will unalive you. They will bonkers. So it's a primitive natural world. No matter how they fancy themselves to be this or that, it's a primitive natural fucking world. And they will do what they want to do when they're put to the test. It's pretty simple. You dig? Because as soon as they threatened the food, people started to become unruly. They started to become animalistic because they threatened the food, my nigga. They ain't think of ways to go figure out how to get more food or get away to. They started to say, fuck it, if I don't get it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I understand. One gotta eat to live. But that's a testing that they testing. Who has the animal in them? Still. And who is upgraded? That's just a part of the rapture testing. See? So when they do shut it down, you'll see they're prepared for what you are capable of because you showed them. You showed them that if you don't get the fucking food stamps, you're going to do this, that, and the third. You showed them that. You showed them that. You dig? You see, when you talk about alcohol online, so some of these algorithms, they be like, no, don't say this and don't. Just call it hot water. Because you know how it burns when it goes down? Call it hot water. You feel me? Yeah. Call it hot water. And I also came up with a name a long time ago. I was incarcerated. Like this shit, I call it strap. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a snitch and a rat mixed together. You know what I'm saying? I hear people using it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that popular, but I hear certain people using it that jailed a lot. Because it's scribbled in all the walls that I was around type shit. I hear people using it strap. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're talking about alcohol online, hot water. You know what I mean? It's just hot water. So I'm gonna come up with some shit I could say so that they don't say that I'm using this language or that language. That you feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't even read the terms and conditions yet. Oh my mother. I didn't even do it yet. You feel me? So call alcohol online hot water because it burns when it go down. So let's call it hot water. I call a rat and a snitch put together a strap. You feel me? I scribble it in the jail wall, and some people said it before and shit like that, but it doesn't have that much popularity and shit like that. But these are things that I came up with and shit. I come up with trending things. I used to use Facebook to put it out. You feel what I'm saying? I see on YouTube a lot of people took up my topics and shit like that I had on Facebook. But you didn't show no homage and stuff like that, but it's okay. Because it's still there on Facebook that I'm the one that came up with it and explained it, and I could go to the timestamp and all that. And you know I download these things, period. So it's okay. That's weird as hell. So I would show homage to shit. You know, I'd be like, yeah, that person came up with this. You feel me? There's a lot of things I say because I talk special in my own little way. You feel me? If you're around me in real life, you'll see that. If I'm saying ain't no pretension or character, in a sense, I might come up with the characteristics of certain perspectives, but like there ain't no character. If anything online, my realness is the character. My realness is the character. You get what I'm saying? If anything, my realness is the character. And that's real life. That's real life. You see what I'm saying? Whether I'm drippy, or I'm out here doing construction shit, or I'm out here just tugging on it. My real shit is the character. But they so slow, they don't get it yet. You feel me? It's now like certain girls are like, oh shit, he blah. But I'm not interested in you. I don't even want you cheering for me. That's crazy, right? Because you look good, bitch, and you got certain things going on, but the girls look so good. They're mind eating already. I don't know. I'd rather talk to her. You see me? Yeah. So I'm like, I ain't fuck them bitches. They would, you know what I mean? If a nigga ain't got it, they don't see you. If you don't got the worldly things, they don't see you. And when you have the worldly things, they can't see you. Because the worldly things are blinding and blocking them. You see what I'm saying? That's the attachment that keeps them hooked, not the you. So what the fuck is the point of it? Go get the things you want in the world on your own, bitch, and see how far you get. You might get it, but what are you going to become, or what are you gonna go through to get it? Otherwise, that can represent the NDE, the spirit of the mouth.